All right, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of random talking about some stuff, and I did get my new lighting set up, so hopefully things will look clearer and better while I'm actually recording my vlogs and stuff like that. So that being said, let me turn my background static noise off just in case my laptop picks it up. All right. All right. So figured I would come in and just check on how my camera is working with this new lighting, and I think it's much better now. Um, I also wanted to say something about me gaming and stuff like that. Sometimes playing Smite can be a little bit, what's the word, stressful in the sense that sometimes people are not always the nicest. And there's some toxicity when playing that game sometimes. So I just wanted to let y'all know I don't really take it that seriously when somebody's being mean to me. Although if you've been following me, I am very emotional. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. I am very blunt and open about how I feel about certain things. And I basically have been trying my best to make the most of my current situation. That being said, I have been spending some time thinking about what exactly I want to do with my vlogging, as well as some of the things that motivates me to keep on doing what I've been doing for so long, including dealing with some of the people who, for the longest time, have made it kind of rough for me in enjoying actually making my vlogs, because behind the scenes sometimes I do have issues with people being stalkerish and stuff like that. So if you've noticed that I have been a little bit more restrictive on some of my stuff on my social media or anything like that, is because sometimes I get some really strange messages, or I get really odd friend requests from people with really bad motives and stuff like that. And I don't really want to have to keep dealing with that type of drama. So, that all being said, today I have been having a little bit of fun doing some cosplay. And as usual, my little twist on it is I usually wear the cat ears with whatever the cosplay is. Also, I figured I would bring this up because I had somebody ask me about something that I do around my house sometimes, and I usually do sage my house. This is white sage, and as you can see, I've been using it quite a bit, but I ended up coming across this other item that I bought off of Amazon, which I like to spray around when I do like my house blessings and stuff like that. And it's saltwater blue handmade empath psychic protection and cord cutting mist. It's quartz and black tourmaline. It's got 100% essential oils of frankincense, sage, rosemary, cedarwood, lemon, and I really like it. It comes in this nice little contained spray bottle that you can actually adjust so that it doesn't spray when you don't want it to spray. I actually really like that feature. Some people were complaining about that, but I actually really like the fact that you can do that, because that means if it gets knocked over or something weird, I don't really have to worry about it getting wasted or anything like that. It smells pleasant to me, mainly because I like earthy smells and stuff like that. So whenever I'm going around my house to like get rid of like negative energy, or I'm about to meditate, or I'm just trying to bless my house or anything like that, I've started using this. But every now and then I do still sage my house. Some people are not really into that kind of stuff, but I did get asked about that, so I figured I would mention that that those are the things that I actually do in my house, just so it gives me a little bit of peace of mind. It's something nice for me to do when I am meditating, and that's just a part of my life, my lifestyle. Another thing that when I am meditating, since I did get asked about that, I like to use singing bowls. This is the one that I have. I picked it up from Amazon quite some time back. I really like it. It came with this nice little resting pot so I can put it on my hand so that when I do strike it and actually start playing it, it works really well. I really like the sound that it makes. And I do that every so often just so I can relax and just have some, some peace of mind, some personal time to meditate and just get my mind straight and to just feel right in the day. Not everybody does that type of stuff, but I do. And I did get asked about it. So I figured I would actually just go ahead and say something about that. And there you go. Another thing that I did get asked about, which I'm going to address right now, is I have been trying my best to not allow um, some of the previous drama that came from the previous place that I was living to come where I am now. And currently, I'm in a situation where I will be needing to go to court to relive a situation in which someone had did me harm. So if I seem anxious or nervous or I seem a little bit downtrodden or something like that, it's because I have a little bit of anxiety about having to retell what happened to me then. And it leads to me feeling anxious and uncomfortable because I don't really like to think about what happened to me then. Without going into detail, that is. That being said, I am doing fine now. I am okay. I am very happy where I am. And I am so very thankful for everyone who has been here to support me on my journey um, here on YouTube, as well as my newfound hobby of streaming games and stuff on Twitch. Even though I know it is a very saturated thing to be doing, is something that I enjoy to do, and I figured why not share it with you guys that that's what I'm doing sometimes while I'm just sitting around the house. And plus, because of COVID, I am inside the house an awful lot, and it's my outlet for being social. So a lot of times I might be on my Facebook checking things, looking at memes, because that's what mainly I use my Facebook for. And there's a few people who have asked me about that. And I've basically restricted access to that Facebook because I don't use it like that, except for one of my Facebooks is for my personal friends and stuff like that, like people I actually do know in real life, plus some people I've met from games and stuff like that. And a previous Facebook is one that I had made a long time ago, and I actually keep it because of the fact that I've had years and years and years and years worth of me posting my photos and stuff like that on it, and I just keep it for that reason. That being said, I've been thinking about getting into maybe making a Discord or possibly working a little bit more on like my Twitter or something like that. That way there's more of a forum like that that's open, that people can chat and stuff like that on. But that's just a thought that I've been having about doing as far as like with my channel, my two channels and stuff like that. I've also been thinking a lot about my outfits of the day. And there have been enough people actually asking me to do very specific things. And currently, I'm going to be just breaking it down. I went through a lot in the last couple of years. I've been paying an awful lot for a storage bin, which is where most of my belongings have been for a while. And it's very expensive for me to keep paying for it. So I'm in a position where my storage is a little bit closer to where I'm living at now. So there's a lot of me trying to slowly try to get some of the stuff from my storage to my new place and choosing what it is that I want to try to go through in order to start once again making my videos. But there's a part of me that's actually very curious about what my life would be like if I actually just let those items go and started trying to do like a whole new revamp of my wardrobe. And I was just curious which some of you guys thought about that. So feel free to comment on this video below so that I kind of know like what it is that you guys think about that type of a thing. Not so much as becoming a minimalist, but more along the lines of I feel like some of my items that I have been holding on to have bad memories or bad energy attached to them, as silly as that might sound. There's just a lot of there's a lot of memories that I attach to certain outfits and stuff like that. Like a lot of times I'll remember where I wore something to, or I'll have a memory of my mother who passed away, who gave me such and such. Little things like that that I reminisce about, that sometimes I think maybe it might be time for me to just go through and find out like what it is I should hold on to and what it is that I need to just let go of. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that someone has asked me about that I probably should talk about. But oh yes, if there's enough comments or messaging telling me that I should play Black Desert, my Sage, to level him up a little bit more, I'll probably go on and work on that at some point. Also, in the comments, make sure that you put down whether or not you would want me to do or schedule like a just chatting session, just so that if people want to talk to me about certain things, I can do that live, or I can just do like a answer questions that people give me or read comments or whatever it is. But overall, I think that this camera lighting that I have right now is much better than it was before, and I'm actually happy with it in the sense that from what I can see, you can actually see me now, and it's not super dark like it was in the past. So let me see. I think that's about it as far as that's concerned, and I will just go ahead and wrap this video up and maybe come in and do some other little random things like I usually used to do here and there. But for the most part, I think a lot of times you'll be seeing me playing my games a lot, mainly because that's something that I do as a means of just relaxing and unwinding. As silly as that might seem, since I'm playing Smite, which is a game that can tilt almost anybody, even the nicest person. But I enjoy playing it, especially when I do occasionally meet new people and have fun times meeting random people that I wouldn't have met any other way. So I hope everybody's doing good, staying blessed and feeling well, and I will see you all next time. Love you guys. Bye.